Things are changing. Mayor Lerner's revision of Ordinance 1218 effectively gags certain council members. Everyone knew it was wrong, but on September the 4th, Councilmember Clint Holland fired back. Here's his motion.
I've always had a problem with Ordinance 1218 since the day that it was passed. And so I will move that we place an Ordinance 1218 on the September 18th City Council meeting agenda to restore it to its original form prior to the amendment version introduced by Mayor Leonard and Councilwoman Johnson, acknowledging that the revised ordinance had imposed unnecessary constraints on our elected officials, myself and the rest of the council here, our ability to freely submit agenda items, thus limiting the very representation our citizens expect and deserve and voted for. I therefore, by reinstating the original version, we can reaffirm our commitment to transparency, accountability, and the democratic principle that every council member must have equal access to advocate for the best interests of the voters who elected them.
Knowing she's losing control over censoring her council, she starts panicking and stalling, and here's the typical response from Kim Lerner.
I've heard of this. We passed a new ordinance early in 2024, allowing council members who have a majority support to put something on a meeting agenda. I think that's more generous than what I've seen in most cities. So it was a very thoughtful ordinance, and we passed it in City Council. So in my opinion, we're adequately making sure that we don't bring forward agenda items that send our staff members on a wild goose chase, only to discover later that maybe there isn't a majority of support for that measure. So we have set up right now a system so that any council member who wants something on a future meeting agenda can certainly get there if they have the majority of support. And I think that's our job, is to talk to one another about what's best for Peachtree City. So no, I don't support revisiting this issue.
What she's saying is, if she doesn't like what you're going to put on the agenda, you don't get to put it on the agenda. That's the bottom line. But then we go to October 2nd on that meeting agenda. She made more excuses. And keep in mind that the entire revision that she's talking about is only 4 sentences long. Watch this.
I will say that there is merit in some of this, and I'm glad that we're hashing through it. Unfortunately, I didn't see it till this morning. And so to have a motion and a second on something I haven't even seen yet, I just can't support it. It may be that this is a really good idea and we can find the gems here out of the diamond in the rough, but I cannot vote on something we're still hashing through live in a meeting. And the expediency is not what I'm here to do. I'm here to do thoughtful, considerate changes that respect our staff time and that respect one another. So I need more time to consider this. I just got it this morning and I'm seeing it for the first time. So for a motion and a second to be on something I haven't even seen before today, I'm just not prepared to support it. That doesn't mean it doesn't have merit. I just didn't see it until today. So I just cannot in good conscience, I need to take a more thoughtful approach. I would like an opportunity to discuss this with staff. I understand that you did, Mr. Holland. I didn't. So again, it may have some merit here and I might be ready for a change, but I cannot vote on something that I just saw for the first time this morning.
Stalling, and then her entire council voted against her. The momentum has definitely shifted. It's pivoting away from the mayor. Let's make some changes. Early voting begins October 14th. See you at the polls.